Alright, so today we're going to build out the stereo. So we have the old Music radio cabinet from storage. It is an empty chassis. It does not have the actual radio chassis with it. Long gone. And this in the back is just open, top and bottom. And so what we're going to do, I need to get measurements because these are going to go inside, and then this is going to be our driver, and then on top we have the CD player, and then the record player, and then the TAC. I'm hoping, although I don't think it will, we may need a plan B, because I don't think that TX is going to fit there. But we'll get to that in a minute. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get these wired up and down into the base. And I just had a pack of speaker wire somewhere. Oh, right here. Stereo cables and way more speaker wire than what I need, but it was all I could find. Alright, so yeah, the TAC was not fitting down there, so Crypto gets to go up there. Still got some, kind of off wiring hanging down, but I want to put a plug up in the attic, just run this wire up through, and then use this switch to turn off the surround lights. But yeah, at this point, who knows when or if I will get around to that. So back to this. So really doing it properly, I would have 2 shelves for the CD to not sit directly on the receiver. The only problem with that is that this is already getting pretty tall, and I don't want to leave this as is. Yes, it's fairly solid, but you got to reach way under there to get to the CDs. I want to have this on something a little more stable. And you know what, I wonder, that is way easier. Yeah, let's just do it like that. There's some breathing, some ventilation space, plus there's feet under here, so there's a little bit of room in there. And then those two just stack perfectly over there. Cool. Does this mean I want to start trying to find an 8-track player again? It's not advisable, but that has never stopped me before. Alright, let's get some wiring done. Alright, so I think when I left off, I had the wiring to do and then finish testing. So, as ADHD normal, I didn't record any of that. So we have power strip, and it's just kind of all nasty in there. I need to zip tie it up, but that'll be another day. So everything is working. I'm not going to play anything audibly, obviously. So I've got 45 storage over here. Oh, that's the light. We've got our TAC and Akai, and then the Insignia powers 2 bookshelf speakers down in the radio cabinet. So really only got 2 more things that I want to do in here to show you. So just because it's awesome and I love, whole reason I bought this was because it had the dual analog VUs on it. But let's also just take a minute to appreciate how insanely cool this is. You have the tape run indicator, which is the actual speed. So if you stop it, it stops. Fast forward, it goes fast. rewind, it goes back the opposite direction. And then those VU meters are just awesome. I have not wiped it down yet, so it does still have a little bit of cred on it. Those are so cool. I have not tested the record functionality of this. One of the things that I would like to do is to make some cassette recordings from some of the digital albums that I have, to have some of the newer stuff on cassette, but this thing is just so cool, it's not even funny. It's so awesome. And I purchased an 8-track that will go somewhere in this stack. So that'll be another upcoming video. And then I just have one other thing to do, and it involves cleaning off these 2 shelves. Alright, the last piece of the puzzle, for this video at least, is our Rheem reel-to-reel. So the Akai will find a home down in the museum in the basement. But the Rheem, which is a tube-based reel-to-reel, will find a home up here. And again, I'm going to need to drill holes like right in here to raise this shelf up. That way I can get the Lego Le Mans in here. So that'll be a project for another day. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up the vintage music tower stereo thing. And yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I'm not going to wire this. The only reel-to-reel tape I think I have left that works is this one. There should still be a couple in storage, but for right now I'm not really worried about it. So gets it out of the garage, into the house, and on display, and that's mostly what I'm interested in right now. So we're done. Thank you if you tried to follow along, and we'll see you when the 8-track comes in.